So, good afternoon everyone, welcome back. If you're new here as well, welcome to the channel. We have had some good success with the news update videos recently. A lot of people asking about them, asking me to do some more. We've had good new subscribers, new viewers as well from these update videos. So I'm back doing another one. If you are new to the channel, welcome along. I hope you enjoy it. We do lots of different Tenerife videos. I've lived on the island here for 7 years now. I do have a car rental company here as well. So check out the channel if you are new, hit the subscribe. So let's jump straight into the update. There is quite a few things to get through today, a little bit more news from the last one that we did. So we're going to start off where we always do with the COVID update, the latest figures. So as of today, Thursday 22nd, there is 222 new cases in total over all the islands, which is not too bad at all. In total for here, Tenerife, 147 new cases, and that leaves 4,001 in total over the whole island, so not too bad in terms of active cases. Leveled off a little bit. In terms of vaccinations, we've now administered 528,378 over all the islands. 2 doses, 136,400, which is not bad going. And a couple of, I'll just read out some of these specifics for Tenerife in terms of cases. In Santa Cruz there's 1,233. Here in Arona, active cases 114. Not bad at all. And it does go lower. Other islands, you've got no cases at all in La Gomera. La Palma, you've got 12. El Hierro, 32. So very, very low numbers on the other islands there. It is Gran Canaria and Tenerife that have the main amount of figures there. Now, staying on that theme, we have had a slight change to the curfew this week. We're going to stay in level 3, but restaurants and bars and the curfew can stay open now until 11 PM. So we've gone from 10 PM to 11 PM with the curfew. Still no inside seating for the restaurants, which is a shame. Still only outdoors, but they do have that extra hour. Everyone can be out now until 11 PM instead of 10, which is nice. It does help. In terms of the other things with still in level 3, maximum capacity on terrace 50%. Delivery service can be done until midnight. Masks must be worn at all times, apart from when you're sat down and you're eating or drinking. Even outside, a lot of people ask me, oh, why are you wearing a mask in your video? We do have to wear masks outside over here. Maximum of 4 to a table, unless they're cohabitants. You can have a few more if you do obviously live together or your family. Smoking not allowed on the terraces, you've got to go way outside. So that's the COVID figures. Slight change to the curfew, we've got an extra hour, which is nice. Shows the figures have come down a little bit for them to extend that curfew, which is good. Helps the bars and restaurants a little bit, but they really could do with that inside seating back, but I'm sure that will come. It's better to be safe now and careful now, because hopefully, we'll see in a minute, hopefully tourists may be able to come back shortly, so we'll see. So that leads us on to the next bit of news. The Netherlands will resume flights to the Canaries in May, which is fantastic. The Netherlands will start flying here again, which is fantastic for the Canary Islands. They've got a pilot flight, which is going to be testing, see how it's going. And they've got 4,000 volunteers who've already signed up and applied to be on that trip, on the pilot flight, the test trip basically, which is fantastic. That's good news. Added to this, the announcement in the UK of their intention to create green lists of countries and areas suitable for travel, a list that will include, hopefully, the Canary Islands. The United Kingdom's Secretary of Transport, Grant Shapps, has also announced the creation of green lists, which would include the islands of Spain, Portugal and Greece. This is an important announcement for the Canary Islands, given the weight of British tourism on the economy over here. So, 2 very good bits of news there. The Netherlands are starting to fly again. They are very good customers of the Canary Islands. They do spend money when they come over here. So it's great to have them back for a start in May. And fingers crossed there, UK may put us on the green list. So hopefully people from the UK can start flying here as well. That won't be until mid-May, possibly June, but things looking in the right direction for sure. There is a whole separate article on this UK green list for travel here on the Canarian Weekly. I will put the link in the description so you can have a read of it. But in general, earliest is going to be the 17th of May, as the government have said. But hopefully we will be on that green list, which means you can travel here without the need of a test when you return after 2 days and 8 days. So the big advantage of being on the green list is that only testing is required to travel, whereas if you're in amber, you will need the antigen and lateral flow test, and you'll need to do those on the 2nd and 8 days when you return. So fingers crossed we are on that green list, which would be fantastic for the island, fantastic for you guys as well who are looking to travel. So at the moment there is no confirmation of which tests will be required. I've had a few people message me, what do I need to come over? There is no confirmation. At the moment it is a PCR test both ways, both coming here and when you return, but the UK have said that they want to allow antigen and lateral flow tests for free. Previously the Canary Islands allowed antigen tests for anyone staying in licensed tourist accommodation, so we will have to wait and see with that. Personally, I think you will still need to travel with a test, probably a PCR test, hopefully an antigen test, until the vaccination passport is agreed. I know they are in discussions with that. They're having big meetings with it in Brussels. Hopefully an electronic vaccination passport will come out. When that does, I presume then that the testing won't be required, or if it is, it will be a quick free lateral flow test or something like that. It is still all in negotiations, but heading in the right direction is what I will say. The discussions are going well, and it's positive discussions. It's much earlier than I was thinking. I have always said, as I said in the last update, July, August, but it's looking now more June, hopefully, which would be fantastic. Would I start jumping in and booking holidays yet? Personally, no. Wait and see what tests you need, wait and see exactly what's going on, because, you know, things change so quickly. We could get a quick rise in cases over here, and then, you know, we're back on amber list, red list. So wait and see. I think just hang on a little bit before you dive in and book, or if you do book, make sure you've got free cancellation or you can move it. Other news from here on the island, it looks like Loro Park is going to be open to the public. It did announce as of Thursday the 29th of April, all people who purchased an annual card and were unable to enjoy it in 2020 will have access to the park, and then from Saturday the 1st of May it will be opening to the general public. It's going to be open 5 days a week. It will be restricted, you will need to wear masks, but Loro Park in the north there will reopen from the 1st of May. A lot of people are excited about that. With that has come a lot of rumours about Siam Park. They are associated with each other, but no word from Siam Park at the moment as to whether they're going to open. The latest rumour was the 1st of June, which is possible if Netherlands, UK might start flying in June. Residents here love it in the summer, and summer is their peak time. If they open in the winter, it's a little bit cooler here. So quite likely 1st of June, but no word from Siam Park, so we can't really go much into that. But I do think along the right track, 1st of June. They have had to keep staff employed, maintaining the slides, the water, everything, the animals that they've got there as well. They've got a lot of lifeguards and staff on the Airta or the Fairlow, so quite possible. A little bit more difficult with Siam Park as well, because it's a water park, you can't really do the masks. You've got to keep the distancing on the slides, things like that. So a little bit more complex than Loro Park, but fingers crossed, but no official word on that one. As I mentioned there, Airta, the Fairlow scheme, the government has announced they're going to give a bonus payment to the lowest earners on the Fairlow or the Airta. Anyone who earns less than the minimum salary, which is calculated at €950 per month on a full-time contract of 40 hours a week, can apply for this extra bonus payment. It'll be a minimum of €100, they're saying, but they're still not sure how to apply, what you're going to need, what you need to show, and what the criteria is. They're going to be doing this bonus, but at the moment we don't know what the application system is, what you'll need to show or require. But that is good, because a lot of people have struggled. The people who've been on lower contracts for quite a while now, that little bonus payment will really help them, which is fantastic. So that is on its way. Other little bit of news as well coming up. You might want to watch the TV if you've got Sky Sports, or you can get the European Tour Golf on your TV or computer. They have got a tournament coming up at a Decky golf course. There's no spectators allowed yet. They might change it, unlikely, but you can see a bit of Tenerife on the TV there. They are going to show bits and bobs of the island in between the coverage, promote the islands as well. The course looks absolutely fantastic from the pictures I've seen. I've played a Decky many times, but they've got it absolutely pristine there. So if you're into golf or you want to see a bit of Tenerife on the TV, keep an eye on that, the European Tour event that's coming up. I will leave the link in the description so you can get all the information for that. But it'd be nice to see a bit of Tenerife on TV. They did have an event there quite a few years ago, but nothing since, so it'd be nice to have that back. Hopefully we can stay on the circuit, make it an annual thing, would be great for the island. And that just about covers everything for today. Main news, rates levelling off, dropping slightly. A bit better news on the curfew, extended to 11 from 10, so it's a little bit better for the restaurants. Loro Park is reopening, but there is no word on Siam Park yet. Just a lot of rumours. The rumours sound along the right lines, but who knows? Hopefully, it'd be great to get back to Siam Park. Overall, we're ready to welcome you back. It's just a case of getting the final bit sorted, what tests are going to be needed. We're waiting for that announcement from the UK, who's going to be on the green list. Strongly likely that the island will be on that list. They were on the list last time, and we did handle it quite well, in my opinion. So I do believe we'll be on that list. So keep an eye out. Keep an eye out for flights. I would cling on if you can, if you're looking to book for June, July, August. But September, October, November, I would probably start looking to book now. Try and get one where you've got free cancellation, but I do believe from September onwards we are going to have a bit of tourism back, definitely. But if you're looking for June, just hang on a little bit and wait and see, in my opinion. All the articles are in the description here if you want to read them. Thank you very much for watching. If you do want to subscribe, we've got plenty of Tenerife videos. I am going to keep up to date with these news updates. Now a lot of people are enjoying them. As I said, I looked in the statistics and a lot of people enjoy these videos. We get a lot of new subscribers to the channel from them as well, so we are going to be keeping them up. General from businesses here, from my business, it started off slow this week, but it has picked up. We've got a couple of people arriving from Czech Republic. The next couple of days we've had a few Polish, a couple of Italians as well at the end of this week, so picked up a little bit now. A few locals have taken the cars as well, so picked up a bit, but it is in general very slow. A lot of the bars and restaurants are still struggling, but for me it's been started off slow, meant a little bit steady this week, but I can only speak for myself. I don't really know too much from the other businesses other than the people I speak to, and in general bars, restaurants, very, very quiet, as you can imagine. Quite a few of the remote workers from the likes of Poland have gone back now. They were here for a nice sort of 4-6 weeks. A lot of them have headed back, unfortunately. But overall, I think a good update, a good set of news, things starting to open again, things talking in a positive way, definitely. The minute there's any new concrete information, I will do an update video. Obviously, I'm not going to do one, maybe once a week. Drop in the comments, how often would you like these updates? You can let me know. I prefer to do them when we've got quite a bit of news to run through, but you guys can let me know. Thank you very much for watching. As I said, hit the like, hit the subscribe, drop your comments. Anything come of that, do you think? Are you going to start booking your trip for June? Are you going to take a chance? I still see a few Ryanair flights and a few different flights are still cancelling for June, so it is a bit sceptical, but positive news. I'm going to go and enjoy this view. Thanks for watching, guys, and stride on.